If you main chance, you don't enjoy winning, you enjoy gambling. Every ability you use feels like you're spinning a slot machine. Your entire strategy is based on hope, luck, and making terrible decisions with complete confidence. The funniest thing is that when luck actually saves you, you act like it was all skill. Chance mains could win the lottery and still say, yeah, I calculated that. If you main noob, nobody knows what to expect from you, including yourself. One match you're running into walls and accidentally leading the killer to your entire team. The next match you're pulling off the most insane jukes ever recorded in Forsaken history. Every noob main is either secretly a pro pretending to be bad or a bad player pretending to be a pro. The scary thing is that even they don't know which one they are. If you main Mosquito Tooth, your entire goal is to make the killer uninstall. You fly in, stun them, disappear into the void,
and then magically reappear 20 seconds later to do it again.
Nobody knows where you went. Nobody knows where you'll come from next. Even you probably don't know. And somehow every time the devs nerf Mosquito Tooth, you people invent a brand new tech out of absolutely nowhere. A patch drops and everyone thinks, yep, that's the end of Mosquito Tooth. Then 3 hours later, a Mosquito Tooth main uploads a video called A New Insane Tech, and suddenly the character is more annoying than before. At this point, Mosquito Tooth mains aren't playing Forsaken. They're conducting scientific research. Every update is treated like a challenge. The devs remove one trick and you discover 7 more. I'm convinced if Mosquito Tooth got nerfed into the ground, you'd still find a way to stun the killer from another zip code. If you main 007N7, you have one solution to every problem in the game. Clone. Killer chasing you? Clone. Need to waste time? Clone. Teammate asking for help? Clone and leave. At this point, your clone has probably completed more objectives than you have. The funniest part is that 007N7 mains act like they are playing 4D chess, when in reality they are just pressing the same button every time they are scared. If Forsaken ever removed clones for a day, half of you would forget how to survive.
Sentry down!
If you main Builderman, you look at every map and immediately start thinking about construction. While everyone else is trying to survive, you're mentally filing safety complaints about the map design. Broken generator. Unacceptable. Unsafe pathway. Unacceptable. Killer chasing your team. Also unacceptable. If Builderman mains had admin powers, they'd pause the match just to submit a maintenance report.
Yummy!
If you main Elliot, you're the friend who always says, guys, trust me, I have a plan. The problem is that the plan usually creates 3 new problems. Somehow you always sound confident though. You could accidentally doom the entire team and still explain it like everything is going perfectly. Elliot mains have mastered the art of sounding smart while causing absolute chaos. If you main Veronica, you have main character syndrome and we are all just living in your story. Every match feels like a dramatic movie scene. You don't simply survive, you survive with style. You probably imagine sad edits of your gameplay while you're playing. Veronica mains will make the riskiest play known to mankind just because it'll look cool if it works. And when it doesn't work, suddenly it's the team's fault. Deep down, Veronica mains don't want a normal victory, they want a victory montage with emotional music playing in the background. Half the time you're carrying the team. The other half you're creating a cinematic ending for yourself. There is absolutely no in-between. If you main tap, you've convinced yourself that the floor is lava. Every match turns into a parkour challenge. While your teammates are doing generators, you're busy discovering a new route that saves exactly 0.3 seconds. You don't play Forsaken, you play an obstacle course that just happens to have a killer in it. If you main Guest 1337, you are physically incapable of ignoring generators. The match starts and before anyone can say hello, you've already repaired 37% of a generator. You don't see generators as objectives, you see them as your children. If a generator is unfinished, it lives rent-free in your head. The killer could be breathing down your neck, your teammates could be getting eliminated, and you're still sitting there like, just let me finish this gen real quick. Guest 1337 mains would repair generators during a natural disaster if they had the chance.